What is up, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba fans? It looks like the newest DLC for Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles is gonna be out. Well, we don't exactly have a solid release date, but we know, according to the most recent V-Jump scan, that it's gonna be Gyutaro, and he's gonna be out in the middle of November. That's as good as the dating gets. I don't know why we didn't get a concrete date, but there you go. So middle of November, Gyutaro, the newest DLC for Demon Slayer, the Hinokami Chronicles. Hopefully, I can get around to recording some Demon Slayer videos. I am gonna want to play some more of Demon Nezuko, Daki, which I still haven't really given her a proper try yet. I completely forgot to make the video on her. And Gyutaro, ugly, he is one ugly mother effer, I can tell you that. But he's a cool dude, and he gave Tengen a hell of a fight, so yeah, we're gonna have to give him his props and give him a shot in the game. But something else I wanted to talk about is the future of Demon Slayer, the Hinokami Chronicles. Future DLC, are we gonna have more DLC, and should we have more DLC? Demon Slayer, the Hinokami Chronicles is a extremely fun game to play. Like, if we're talking just gameplay mechanics, the fighting mechanics, the way that it plays, it is far and away superior to the Naruto Ultimate Ninja series. That game, I couldn't have fun with that game at all. It was so boring. That entire series, the Ultimate Ninja Storm series, was just a bore. But Demon Slayer was actually very fun to play, but it wasn't fun to play online, which is where it really counts, because the online was so bad. Having said that, I don't think that we should continue to get DLC for Demon Slayer, the Hinokami Chronicles, simply because the online is so bad. What they should do, and really, like, what kind of DLC would they even have to include though? Because, like, if they're gonna go from the anime, well, the anime is only at season 2. The story itself is concluded. There's like, what, another 3 or 4 seasons worth of story, but, you know, it's gonna be a while before we get to that. There's so many characters that I want to see. Like, let's see, Tokito. Oh, Tokito's a fucking insane dude. I love that little dude. Can't wait to see him animated for real. Like, I know we saw him at the end of season 1, but he's gonna be in season 3 proper. You know, that's where everyone's really gonna meet Tokito if they haven't read the manga. But Tokito's a badass little dude. I think everyone's gonna love him. I think he's gonna be everyone's favorite. He's gonna be like the Itachi of the series in a way. In a way, he's not the main character, but he's gonna be the one everyone loves, right? Well, in a way, Itachi kind of was the main character. Sort of. Anyway. So obviously they can't take from the manga because most people haven't read the manga. Most people familiar with the Demon Slayer are familiar with it from the DLC. So they wouldn't know these characters for the most part. You know, most people that play the game would not know the characters. And when I say they wouldn't know the characters, I mean the characters that are currently manga exclusive. For one, not only would it not make any sense to include more DLC, 2, the online is so bad that they really should just start a new game. They should just... I'm hoping that they already started working on a sequel, because that's what we really need. A sequel to Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles would be incredible. Even if they don't alter the gameplay at all, as long as they add a rollback to it, it would be amazing. It would be amazing to play a game like this online. Instead of the experience that we have with Hinokami Chronicles, where you have to, at least on the Nintendo Switch, I don't know how it is on the other consoles, but at least on the Nintendo Switch, you have to wait like a freaking half a second after you push the input before you actually see it on screen. Like, it's that bad. It is horrific. It is horrific. It's something I would not wish on my worst enemy. I mean, yes, I would. I am that vindictive, so yes, I would, but it probably sounds better for me to say that I wouldn't, for me to get across the point that it's horrific, you know. But yeah, by the time they get around to releasing Demon Slayer, the Hinokami Chronicles 2, if they decide to do so, which I hope they do, then by then we probably will have had season 3, and maybe we might have some season 3 characters that make it into the base roster, that we don't have to wait for DLC to see them. So I'm hoping Tokito will be in the base roster, and also some of the other Hashira which we will have met by then. Because I know Tokito plays a part in Season 3, and so does, I forgot her name, the pink-haired Hashira. And there's also some more, how do you call them? Upper Moons. That'd be Season 3. I'm hoping we even get to see Season 4 during the lifespan of Hinokami Chronicles 2. I just don't understand why they would even bother releasing a game with online in that state. It just doesn't make any sense to me. To me, it's unplayable. It's actually unplayable, but you know, whatever. That's just me. When I pay $60, I expect to be able to play with the game, you know. I expect to be able to play it, especially for a game that is almost exclusively focused for the online. To release a game like that with intentionally bad online, and that's what you're doing when you release a game with a delay-based netcode, especially in a world now where rollback is starting to become the standard, and it was the standard even when Hinokami Chronicles came out. You know, by then I think Guilty Gear Strive was out. I think maybe it wasn't, but I think it was. Melty Blood Type Lumina definitely was. And that's a game from a small studio that nobody really even knows Melty Blood that much, unless you're deep into the FGC. You know, unless you've gone down the rabbit hole. That's when you find out about things like Melty Blood Type Lumina. But if you're just like a casual, you probably never even heard of Melty Blood. But I'm saying that to say this, that a company like that is so little known, especially compared to one like Bandai Namco and CyberConnect, a company like that was able to implement rollback netcode into their game, but freaking Bandai Namco can't? Like, why? I don't understand it. In any case, that's gonna be it for this video. I'll see you dudes on the next one.